All right, everyone. It's back to Boy Town. Playing on the hardest difficulty. This has been a real journey so far. This game rules so hard, but it's also so hard. So I apologize in advance if I get a little testy. I'm trying very hard to maintain a even keel. And also not peek out the microphone and freak people out. So I'll try my best, but who knows, man? This game is rough. But boy, do I like it. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to look up. They keep putting little collectibles up. But I love it a lot. I am playing on the hardest difficulty, which is called Give Me God of War, on not New Game Plus. So I gotta unlock all my equipment as the game goes, and be good at video games, which is turns out it's a lot harder than you might think. Being good, that is, because this video game is tough. Yeah, I like everything about this game. I don't think there's a single thing about this game that is worse than any of the other God of Wars. I guess, to put it conversely, it does everything better than every other God of War. I guess it doesn't have a threesome minigame, but you know what? That's okay.
Boy.
Oh!
These tracks.
We're getting started.
Or maybe? Not sure. But I'll find it.
Go. It is important for a warrior to keep his skills sharp.
Man, what died here? Something big. Oops, yeah. Oh, another troll. I remember the trolls get different attack patterns at some point, but they're all pretty trivial to deal with. Look at all that damage. Alright. I have to remember how to play the game. So there might be a few, sad deaths to start off with. As I recall, these guys are pretty simple. You could just circle strafe around them and keep hitting them. Oh shit, unless there are more enemies. Whoa! Ooh. It's got these little thingies on him. Can you hit those? I don't know if that's a mechanic. Ow! Ah, fuck. I was about to die because of the fire damage. I need to scout around for some more health. Alright. Look, there's little crystals on his shoulders and shit. I wonder if that's an attack point. Ah. I could actually hit it, maybe. Crap! How do you get away from that cinder throw? Because it's like, if you're in range, one dodge roll won't get you away from it. Yeah, Mantis, Toboggan. People have been warning me a lot about the Valkyrie fights on Give Me God of War, so excited to get there eventually. Does anyone know if there's like a mechanic with hitting the little crystal parts on him? Dodge forward. Oh, that's a good idea. Damn it! Fuck you! He keeps slightly moving. I'm just curious if that's a mechanic now. Maybe not. Oh, they do extra damage and stagger if you can hit them? Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, maybe he only does the fire attack if you're far away. That might be the case. Oh boy. Cool! I didn't know you could do that! Oh shit, it left fire. Ah. Shit! I didn't know there was another part to that. He's got another follow-up. Hey, Slice Soj King, welcome. Jab and slam if you're close stomp. That appears to be the rhythm. Yeah, the secondary fire attack though. I don't know what about that one. I don't know what to do about that. The hitboxes for the axe seem a little weird. It seems to like lock into parts that aren't like even if I'm actually hitting that part, it doesn't seem to actually register. God, that's so cool. I had no idea you could do that. Crap, he puts down that fire. Fuck! Bleh. Looks like the stomp won't affect you if you're, Oh, hey, actually, what's up? Looks like the stomp won't affect you if you're behind him. Yeah, but I don't trust knowing if I'm in the AoE or not. Oh, he's so mad. He's so mad. Yeah. Oh, he said stay back, boy? Alright. Oop, oop, oop. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, I haven't been... Hold on. That's 2 deaths so far, I think? Up to 85? I think you're right. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Thank you. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you for keeping me honest. Oh! Not a good hit to eat right off the bat. Ah! He did a double. Oh, baby. That's a double. Thank you, boy. Just make my way around here. Wait, hold on. Your girlfriend made you unprompted chili cheese dogs? What a day! You need to be extra nice to her. Draw her a bubble bath. How was Sonic? I liked it a lot. I mean, it wasn't fine cinema, but it didn't need to be. So I enjoyed it regardless. It could have been a lot worse, and I think by all rights, people were kind of expecting it to be a lot worse. Where are you? Thank you. Boy. Shoot. Oh, shoot. That's a big shoot. Let me see if there's any more health around the zone. Oh, hello there. Oh, your health. I can turn you into health. What? Work. A little bit. What? Dude had some nasty curve on that throw. Ah! there was another one. You can do something about those markings on his arms and legs. Yeah, people have suggested if you hit it with an axe, you can stagger him, but I keep trying to throw an axe on it, and I'm not actually hitting it. I think you can stun like the boss with rage. I won't do nearly enough damage. I mean, you can, sure, but I'll run out of rage long before I do meaningful damage to him. It's a way to recover some life, though. Oh wait, I just died. Hold on a second. There we go. Heavier light toss, either. It just like the axe just wasn't hitting it. I don't know what it is. Maybe I gotta get closer. Oh boy. Oh wait, wrong weapon. Shh. Gosh, the hitboxes on that is not very fair. Oh boy, and now I'm stuck. Oh. Whoa! I gotta get health. Yeah. This part on hardest, I mean all parts on hardest, really. This part is so like, huh! Well. See, like, it's kind of? Maybe that was the stagger? So yeah, I don't know what I need to do to be able to actually, like, hit him with this thing. Maybe that is the stagger that's being described? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's really worth worrying about. Yeah, 160 FPS. God of War is not really a 60 FPS kind of game. You get enough frames. You get enough frames to make it work. Luckily the game isn't like, it's not platinum games level speed. It could be, yeah. Playing this game at like higher resolution and certainly higher frame rate would be a very cool experience. Oh, the range on that attack is ridiculous. Okay, that was fast. I feel like you get about half your life back, and you can stun lock him, but it does like what, 1/10 of his life? I forgot you could run. Okay. What the f- There's another one. Hold on a second. Gotta be strategical. Dang it. Nothing? Alright. Pack silver, fine. I really would like that range dude to get a little bit separated. That'd be cool. They weren't like that.
Get back, boy!
Oh. Where is this guy? Where is this goddamn guy? There you are. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Dude, did you really have to hop backwards? Yeah, Alfred, everyone's been talking about the Valkyries. Don't worry about that. I will attempt them, maybe. depending on how it... Oh, that's kind of cool. You can catch the AoE and send it back. Johnny Zero, you're... What gamer opinions are you dropping on people to anger them so? I couldn't see it through all the cinders and shit. What? 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 Aw, man. The second that one went down, it spawned another one who also instantly leveled up. Gosh. That was mean. That was mean and uncalled for. Ugh. Yeah, I got God of War for sure. Is it even popping up the notifications for that stuff anymore? Also, why is his life bar purple? Oh boy. Indeed. Can you get God of War? I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes, you can. Wah! You can't dodge roll out of the recovery for that. Okay. If you lock into that finisher, you better be ready for it. Man! All those hits do so much. Can you just...
Boy, I hear your animal ahead.
Boy. Wait, you can just leave? That's not cool. Kratos doesn't leave a fight. Kratos finishes fights. Damn it. How long is that fire gonna stick around? Go away! Thank you. What? Ugh. And now we're back where we were. God damn it. Are you, boy? Dude! Stop hanging out next to your friend. That's not cool. So friendly fire would be a really nice thing to have right now. Can't see. What? Nope, nope, nope. I'm locked on. Okay. Does it spawn even more of them? Yeah, it does. Okay. I wonder if, Alright, no, don't throw it at this guy. Dude! There's more! There is more. There's yet more mans. Do any fights in this game have infinite enemies? I actually don't know. that's right. They get that rage move if they get lower on life. Fire. It means you can't just circle strafe them forever like I really want to. Thing again. Okay, it seems like the ads have stopped spawning. Oh! Aw. I didn't know that there would be a QTE. Alright, well.
I'm out of breath.
Kratos, mad! Oh. They can throw magic spells. Ah, thank you, Runic. That one went pretty smoothly. Oh, cool. I'm starting to get more runes. Oh yeah, this one. This one I used for a very long time. I remember that. It's no armor. Oh yeah, now I can finally look at my boy. Boy. Just a couple of boys. Uh-oh. How many? Maybe even an estimate? +2? +2 boy? Alright. Oh, thank you guys. I sincerely appreciate you guys keeping track of
Nornir.
The Fates.
Fates. No good comes from them.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, this one's timed. 7 million boys. Death Ray is powerful? Death Ray. Is that a move? Okay, so hold on a second. I think if you leave heavy attack, it goes in a straighter line. Yeah. Damn it. It's like Frost Ray, which stuns and damages a ton. Okay, I'll keep a lookout for it. Only caught the opening of the playthrough, but man, changing that troll's color scheme makes it way more menacing. Good stuff. Oh, finally more life. Thank God. Now, that's like 50% more health. Now I can get hit 3 times instead of 2. How exciting. Can you boy up here? You sure can. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot. Thank you, Vic. Appreciate you guys in chat keeping the clerical work on point. Yeah, now the pro plays can really start. Oh.
Look here.
Huh. Interesting. I may want to write that down.
Sweet, sweet lore. Find here our sacrifice, mighty Allfather, and deliver Midgard from hell's wild hunt. Odin, wisest of all, whose breath gave life to Ask and Embla. First among our people, we beg your protection. Send forth your noble Valkyries and cull the deathless. Send forth your noble sons, Thor and Balder, to shield us. Send forth dragons to consume the frigid horde. Save our souls that we may serve you evermore. I don't think Odin got the message, or he didn't care. Yeah, maybe a little column A, a little column B. Yeah, I did notice it actually says lore added. Hell yeah, it does. Real video games are just straight out You got new lore. Hey, good job, gamer. You've unlocked lore. You want to read some lore? You hard gaming now, gamer. I think this. Don't say that. I bet poor Kratos does too. I think. Yeah, this is where I came from. Pretty sure. What the hell was that sound? Yeah, pretty sure this is where it came from. How goes the God of Warring? Aussie Jose, pretty good so far. I beat a mini-boss and did not scream or lash out at chat even once. I think. Found some hack silver. Got some new soft steel. Yeah. Got some lore. I'm sipping on a hard seltzer because it's Friday and people told me to, so I caved to peer pressure. Getting relaxed with a.
To next.
It's tempting to say this game is not relaxing, but actually it is. There's something just very pastoral about all the environments of this game. There's definitely a like ruined beauty kind of vibe to it, even though it is still very beautiful. But like, it's all the sort of abandoned signs of human civilization or inhuman civilization. There's something very calming about seeing nature reclaim. Frames dying. Uh-oh. Hopefully not more than... Actually... Oh, missed half the Batman read. Gotcha. Sorry about that. I did decide, though, I will be posting those to my Patreon, so... If you guys want to check that out, you can. If it's getting too choppy, it might be that... I don't think my encoder's getting overloaded, but I'll check. I think it's just a low FPS game in general. It's kind of spiking a little bit. Oh yeah, it is actually. Damn it.
Which way?
Why is it killing the game so bad? Yeah, it's totally dropping frames, which is weird because it's a 30 FPS game. Well, there's only one way to fix that, and it was fine a few minutes ago. Yeah, it depends what's on screen. My encoder actually has to work harder when there's more like pixels changing and stuff like that. The only way to fix that would be to drop the stream and bring it back on. So I think I'm gonna do that. Can't handle the boys. Yeah, you're right. Too many boys. Too much boy. So I gotta change my encoder settings real quick. Sorry about the delay, but I'll be right back, guys. So I wish I could get around this, but Kratos killed the encoders, yeah. There have been some games lately that have been murdering my encoder more than others, so... oh wait, no. It says I can just change it right now. Really? Like while it's going, you can just switch encoding preset? It looks like it. Okay, well, never mind. I think we're fine. Hopefully now all frames will be going through and I won't have to restart the stream. The stream will be a little bit blurrier, especially when there's a lot of motion. So actually, let me take a check here and make sure that my poor CPU can keep up now. It's still climbing up there, though.
Now where do we go from here?
It doesn't seem like it's dropping frames. I wonder if it actually did change the preset or not. Yeah, okay, there it goes. It started to drop a little bit. I don't necessarily trust that it actually did change the encoder. Let me do a test. This might actually really screw my computer, but I'll try it. Yeah, I just changed it to like super high preset, and it actually doesn't. It seems to be the same CPU usage. Okay, I think I got to restart the encoder. So I'll do that. I've been needing to step it down for a while. I think I need to. God.
Sure is a lot to see here.
To prevent that from happening, I think I got to get some like water cooling on my PC, so I can overclock it even more. But okay, I got to stop the stream. I'll be right back. See you guys in just a second. Don't freak out, and I'll be right back. So see you guys soon. But if you're watching on YouTube, I don't have to stop that at all. Ha 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 ha. You guys get super secret video right now while I'm changing my my encoder. Isn't that exciting? Let me make sure that Twitch actually recognizes that stream went down.
I wish Mom were here.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. OBS doesn't want to start the stream now. Oh, the button's grayed out. Alright, I might actually have to cut the recording too. Oh. Okay. Just pulling a few laps. Yeah, CPU usage seems way lower. Stream's probably going to be quite a bit blurrier when I'm moving quickly. That's just how bitrate works. But yeah, it seems it's staying under 40% now and a solid 60, even though the game's not 60. Streaming's weird. I guess I could, for God of War, drop the stream to 30 FPS and it wouldn't be a problem, but I'd rather keep it consistent. Yeah, looks solid now. All right, sorry about the looks solid now. Sorry about the interruption and also the echo. We're back. Thank you guys for your patience. Now you should have uninterrupted frames. Yeah, I think I need to invest in some water cooling for my streaming PC, which is a bummer because I had to Dremel out a hole in my case for the heatsink to poke through so that I could put it at the preset that I have it at now. So once I do water cooling, then there's just going to be a giant hole in my case for no reason. But that's okay. This is the perils of... yeah, too bad this is not a PC title. I mean, the encoder would get overloaded all the same. Probably even worse if the frame rate were higher, so... its status as a PC game wouldn't help there.
Shoot when you're ready. Remember, draw to your chest. Wild War's hide is thick.
But I hit it, didn't I? I did what you said and it looked like it bounced off. Could the board be magical?
What do you think?
It looked weirder than any board I've ever seen.
Get after it then.
They never tell about a streaming rig. You have to limit your frames after spending your gamer cash on a stellar rig. Yeah. I mean, as games. Oh, thank you, Smithy. As also oscillating George. Sorry. Thank you for the resub and digital tears. Nice to see you. Travel in space and time. Appreciate the resubs. First paid sub ever. Wow. I am very, very humbled.
Stay alert.
And
Those people?
Something else.
and gratified that I can take your first Twitch dollars. But yeah, that's a bummer. Like I bought this 12-core beast of a CPU so that I could encode video like a mad dog, but I think if I get some better cooling on it, then I can juice it up real hard and overclock it just a little bit more so that it can just barely stay above water if it's on the medium preset with a lot of action going on. It's weird because I played like Redout and I played F-Zero. I played like a lot of games that I thought had tons of pixel flickering in it, so that I could. What CPU do I have? It's one of the AMD like Threadrippers. One of the really intense ones.
They must have been fighting?
I can't remember off the top of my head which model it is. It ends in an X. But that's what I've got in my streaming PC. I have an Intel in my gaming PC. You don't need that many cores for most games. You just need the higher frequency. Yeah, it's one of the Ryzen's. I already have it overclocked. I put it from 3.5 to 4 just on air cooling. I think it needs to be like 4.2, 4.3 probably to keep up with the video encoding demands. Some other games have been pushing it a little too. There was Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, actually. Running around in that game would stress my encoder out because of all the grass flying by.
Hey, check this out.
I will get there eventually, boy. Hold on, your dad is looting. Hey, what's up, Mythic Dragon? Hello, architecture in Tokyo. Good to see you. Delightful emotes. Love them all. True gamers use Mountain Dew to cool their CPUs. That's been my problem. Some reports of Threadrippers up to 4.8 on air cooling. Yeah, I tried going to... I don't know how stable that would be. Like, I'm sure you could boot on 4.8, but if you drop a load on it, a constant load... I got to 4.2, but the computer would just lock up if it had to encode video for like 5 minutes. So, and I got scared dropping as much voltage on it as I was. And also, I don't have a really good utility to monitor CPU temperature. Maybe I need to do that. Maybe air cooling is fine. Maybe I just didn't give it enough juice. So, it warrants more experimentation. Hey, Rudy. Good to see you, bud. I saw your messages about Virgil, by the way, even if I didn't reply to them. But I'm glad that both was the appropriate answer. Yeah, maybe this weekend I'll do some more testing. Yeah, I should test before I start to throw more money at the problem. Have you got merch yet? No, Johnny Zero. I don't think I'm at the point where my audience is big enough to justify that. Like, who would I be selling shirts to, you know? Like, the 4 people out of 200? It's not that I'm complaining, it's more like, it's just a question of how to adequately spend time. Because time I spend, like, commissioning shirts, or setting up a store, or dealing with problems, or people that put in the wrong address and need it changed. Like, that's all time that I'm not spending streaming and developing an audience, which is what I kind of need to do, so... Yeah, I haven't worried about it too much. If something falls into my lap, then I'll worry about it. Horrid Imaginations, thank you so much for the sub. Got him.
Yes!
Do not lose it.
Does anyone know a good utility to monitor CPU temperature? Because I thought CPU-Z did that, but it doesn't, actually, so... he's gonna get a mouthful about this. He spelled Virgil wrong? Oh, yeah. He spelled it the classical way with the I instead of the E. Sell for 10 times the cost? That's easy. Oh, core temp? Okay. MSI Afterburner? Said you left Funhouse? Yeah, it's not... Oh, the Ryzen software shows temps? Okay, I'll look into that then. Let me take that down, actually. I've also seen some discrepancies about what a safe temperature for AMD CPUs is, or that like the temperature reported by the software is not actual. So,
Boy,
yeah, you can get temperatures out of the BIOS, but
where are you?
oh, that was a boy. I need to see it what temperature it goes up to under load. So if I'm in Windows, I need to. It's a cool sequence. If I'm in Windows, I need to be able to monitor it while it's encoding video. Software called AMD Ryzen Master. Okay, thank you. Sorry to interrupt a... I love him. Apologies to keep interrupting, but the wonders of running tech while you're also trying to stream. Ah! Damn it. Oh, you got a new tablet? Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Max temp is like 90 to 100 Celsius? Yeah, I'm not sure. I see conflicting reports on Reddit threads and stuff. But that'll be the target that I go for. Ryzen throttles around 90. Okay. Okay. So I'll see. I have a giant goddamn heatsink on there, which I got on purpose because I was like, well, it's going to be encoding video, and I don't want it to fry itself overnight, so I'll look at it. All this effort to like go from the fast to medium encoding preset, which it means something to me. I doubt anyone really cares. I get worried around 80. Yeah. I mean, on some level, it's interesting to try to separate the emotion from it, because it's like you don't want to hurt your precious computer, but It's a machine, and it's a machine that's like rated and tested to work in certain circumstances. So
Atreus!
I'm not too worried about it. About putting it in hotter temperatures. Oh, 44 boys? I miss a boy?
We didn't know he belonged to anyone.
He doesn't. He's my friend.
The boy was following my command.
Then help fix this. Hold here, please. Hold, I said. He's losing blood. The last of his kind in all the realm, and you shoot him. You needed food?
Target practice.
Target practice.
I'm so sorry.
Keep that pressure on. The blame is mine. I should have kept a closer eye.
Will he die?
I will not let him. You, the arrow cut a tideway inside him. Find both ends and hold them tightly. Start with the left side. Grab it and hold. Now the right side. Hold it tight. Good. Now pull them together. Line them up. So now,
You're a witch.
I can't finish the healing here. My home is just beyond the trees there. You will carry him. He must not die.
What about minimal your overlay is? Thank you.
Stable and calm for now.
I was actually worried about adding this much to it. I only, in the last week, added a like activity log above my webcam and
This way.
the tiny little boys in the back bottom right. I mostly, I don't know, I like games so much that I try to not cover what I consider the actual art of the stream with gaudy Twitch business. So I feel a little guilty for even adding the activity tracker.
That
but-
bow's a little big for you, isn't it?
My mother made it for me. Said I'd grow into it.
I've never seen you in these woods. She must miss you being away from home.
Man,
She's dead.
trying to keep the deaths lower than the
Ashes of my
boys.
eyes speak in the realms.
That's a nice idea.
It was
We'll
a last
see.
wish.
And yeah,
Sorry.
at least it's we've eclipsed the 2-to-1 ratio, which is nice. Yeah, I need that green screen background. That would free up more screen real estate. I don't know though. This Stephanie does such a good job decorating this room that it would be a shame to not see it. Man, this is so pretty.
We're here.
You live in a tree?
Not in it. Below it.
Hemele!
Look!
It's alright.
This game is so cool.
Is he friendly?
Boy.
Whoa.
I promise you, he's safe.
He won't hurt anyone.
Yeah, Specklet. Stephanie definitely has an eye for decorating.
Quickly.
Place him on the stave there. Keep him still.
How long, if ever, do you think it'll take for streaming to provide better performance and visuals than local hardware?
Better this way.
To some degree, that we're already there.
Well, you don't.
Right now.
Hold him still before he
Basically.
hurts himself.
It depends what your local hardware is. If you can afford to buy top-of-the-line hardware, then
Rest now.
your output is only going to be as good as...
I need 2 more things. Fresh red root
Like-
rose just behind the house. Can you pull a cluster?
Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Oh, I didn't mean that. Sorry. If you can afford top-of-the-line hardware, then you're going to have exactly what could be rendering stuff in the cloud anyway. Also, the problem then becomes like, why would developers make a game that can render to a higher spec than
Not of this realm, but there's no mistaking it.
pretty much anyone can afford? So somebody would have to make a game specifically to be rendered on cloud
Your
hardware.
true nature. Or his own.
Which no one's gonna do, because that market's not big enough to
Realms
justify
don't
it.
take kindly to outsiders, trust me. I know. When they find you, and they will, they'll make things difficult.
Google Stadia's own internal
Boy, will
studio
want
might do
answers.
that.
That will be my problem.
Whatever you're...
Make a game that cannot be rendered on something aside from a server farm,
But you're right.
which would be interesting to see what that is like.
Doesn't concern me.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Lamb's Crest, do you mind?
That is a cloud-rendered game,
White petal flower and my...
and it does
Just a handful.
things that cannot happen on local hardware. So it actually like takes Bing Maps data and then uses an AI to reinterpret that data into three-dimensional objects. The operation of the AI and the volume of data that it processes is not something that can ever happen on local hardware unless they shipped all that data with every copy of the game, and all that data cannot possibly sit on any one computer. So there you go. It's happening already. Or as soon as the game comes out, which I think is going to be this summer? Or maybe it's just generically 2020? But yeah. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Lamb's Crest, please?
Yeah.
Time is critical.
Got 1,000 lemons in my room. Runs my computer like a dream. Got a whole... I have a whole closet full of potatoes that are all wired together powering this PS4. Yeah, Flight Sim looks awesome. And actually, I'm super cool, or I'm super happy that they brought that franchise back. It's like, there's not really any one thing Microsoft ever did for gaming that they're not already doing and better. Which is great, because there was like 15 years there where they weren't doing jack shit. But they're bringing everything back. Everything. Age of Empires, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Rare keeps making new games. They bought all these studios. You should play Ace Combat 7? I should. I bought that game on Steam. It's anime as hell and I love it, but...
I like her. I mean, she lives under a turtle.
You are
Hey,
too
PGX
open.
Gamer.
We do not know if she can be
Hey,
trusted
Dark Lori. It's good to see you
She
again.
doesn't try to kill us.
yet.
Oh, Kratos. Wah, wah. Kratos is cranky. Call him Cranktos. Is that the one with the JPEG dog? Wait, what? I don't recall JPEG dog. But now I want JPEG dog. You should play IL-2 or DCS if you're excited for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Oh, IL-2 Sturmvik or whatever? I used to be super into flight simulators, like all the old Jane series, but it's been a long time since I've played a straight-up sim. Those games are something else, man. They're not really games, they're simulators. So, yeah, it takes 20 minutes of reading a 300-page manual just to figure out how to take off. And God forbid if you can ever land. I don't think I ever successfully landed a plane in any of the Jane's flight sims. I remember I got a plane on the ground and didn't die once. But I slammed the tail end into the ground and like broke all the jets. But I lived, which was rare. Come to Scotland and get drunk? I would love to. Was the stream a little laggy? Man, it shouldn't be. I think that one might be on your side, unfortunately. I don't want to put it on you, but that might be the case here. Oh, I forgot to turn on mood lighting. That's not good at all. Hold on a second. What's wrong with me? I was like, why do I look so flat in the webcam? It's because I don't have accent lights. There we go. Okay. Got to get those highlights on my damn face, my gamer face. There we go. Oh yeah, Christopher Judge is a wonderful gift for all of us. I gotta find this route. I wasn't really paying attention. I don't have Witcher sense either. Why can't Atreus get it? What am I doing here? I was wondering, DM'd you about switching Leon out for Geralt in Resident Evil 2. Don't know if it's a good idea. Oh no, it's a fine idea. I love dicking around with mods. Resident Evil 2 is surprisingly moddable. The volumetric clouds in IL-2 blew my mind back in the day. Yeah. That was fun tech. Oh, God. It's fun to think about all the rendering tech as it came out and sort of mark all the games that were made around it. We're in the days of real-time ray tracing now, which is pretty exciting. Ah, you guys. Cyberpunk's gonna have ray tracing. So excited. Yeah, Johnny. That is my business
Handcrafts,
email.
Good. Have you the red root as well?
The boy is searching.
Perhaps he could use help. Please, the salve is nothing without both ingredients.
Okay, fine. Could you mind Ada into a decent human being? Aw. She's just got other priorities. Oh, there was a boy? Was there? I don't recall a boy. Wait, did he say the boy is searching? I think he did, actually. Should be 49. Yeah. Wait, 49? Did I miss another one? I'll trust you guys. Also, it makes my death count look better if the boy count is higher.
Would this help?
I dropped it?
When you were chasing the animal.
What's wrong with me? If I lost it, then...
You did lose it.
Oh, 48. Okay.
I'll take better care of it from now on.
Back to work. Hope you're still streaming when I get off, but if not, have a good day. Yeah, so the plan is right now for the rest of the day, I'm going to stream until 8, which is when media, or 8 Pacific, which is like 4 hours from now. That's when Media Tech starts, and that will be for subs only, but that is an exhibition of all of my dumb clips, so that'll be 2 to 3 hours. I'll just hang out and chat. No, I'll hang out and chat, yeah. Sometimes I do some work while that's happening and put some overlays and weird shit on the stream too, but Stephanie's going to be traveling soon, so I'm going to spend the evening with her and keeping an eye on chat to make sure you all don't get too racist. Which never happens, but I always want to be careful.
Exactly what I need.
Love how the camera feels like an actual person is holding it. Yeah, there's a lot of camera bob.
So he's gonna live?
Yes.
Then we are leaving.
Wait. Not without thanks.
Yeah, don't be racist.
You want solitude? This mark will hide you from those who might make your journey difficult.
God. Everything about Kratos is just angry, distrustful.
Luna.
His character design is so good. No, you can't blame him, Supreme. It's just such good characterization and character design.
Himalay. There's a shortcut below the house that leads safely out of these woods. Follow this path down, then head towards daylight.
Yeah, he's been betrayed a million
See you
times.
again?
And he just lost
As much or
one of the few loves of his life. He still got his kid, but Kratos has never been very good with processing loss. I'm starting to feel like I should stop watching to know less about this game. Oh, why is that, a little dude?
This underground passage should put you back on your path to the mountain.
Oh, I forgot that the game had a compass.
Wait, and take this. You can use it to orient yourself and navigate the world. It
Oh, you might
will
actually play it in a
always
little
be
bit? Oh, okay then.
controls.
Yeah, if you haven't played it, then yeah, then maybe I could see why you might not want to get spoiled about stuff. I think it might be a while before anything like severely spoilerific happens, but
I see a bow.
look at this though. I want to. Oh, bad things. Hold on a second. There's a cool bit of game design. Ow. I'm gonna call out as soon as I kill these things, I guess. Damn it, maybe. What does green just make you slower? It doesn't appear to be a damage over time. Yeah, what does the green status effect do?
Nightmares. Mom used to tell me about them. Didn't think they were actually real.
Nightmares.
Yeah. They give people nightmares. Or they...
Mom used to tell me stories about nightmares until, I started having nightmares. I was embarrassed, but she said they were just another part of my life. That sometimes there was beauty in the horror. She always saw the upside to everything, even these creepy little floating eye monsters. Named after an older creature called a mare that sits on your chest while you sleep and feeds off your fear. Cool. Green is poison? I mean, it wasn't reducing my life.
I wish I could ask her.
Fire does damage if you're... That's a damage over time. I'm not sure what the green stuff does. I actually haven't watched Raising Kratos yet, but I very much want to. All right. Cool game design moment. So... there's like a game design principle about like branching hallways and decision making. That the delight of like two different paths. The problem is you have to draw people's attention, so the use of lighting here is pretty great. And this is just like core game design stuff. So you have these orbs of light kind of illuminating your path, these like candles, and then this torch. And then you naturally come out here, and you see the torch in front of you, and this big red thing. But then you also, just as you're walking, you see this little glint of a torch on the left, which draws your attention. Oh, there's another path here. And then you go down it, and lo and behold, there's a little treasure here. You're like, oh good, treasure, yay, I love treasure.
To me.
And it just makes you feel good. And then you're like, oh wait, there's a whole other path here. Which is, it's like the joy of discovery or the illusion of discovery, really. But the way that games sort of breadcrumb you into looking or moving in certain directions and then giving you things to explore and rewarding that exploration with, I guess, this guy that I can beat up. Oh, no, wait. I don't know. That stuff is always really interesting, the way that proper game design will entice you and then make you feel as though things you're discovering are yours. 7 was amazing for directing you with lighting. Yeah, they would put like... Well, that was important too, because since it was pre-rendered backgrounds, like they had to show you what the exits to a particular map were. Especially since...
Isn't that heavy?
Since they had the freedom to change
Doesn't seem heavy.
camera angles. They had to avoid confusing the player. Oh, good point, 96 Lewis. Damn it. Your camera was covering the light. You're right. That kind of went nowhere then, didn't it? Already gonna go shower? Then off to work? Okay, enjoy. Think of having any drunk streams in the near future? Yes, Horde Imaginations. Doom Eternal. March 20th, I think? Yeah, it's gonna be a big old drunk stream. You're right though, Lewis. I need to be more aware
Do you know what is under the surface?
No.
of when my camera's covering
Then
stuff.
do not touch the water.
They make games look so easy. They make games look so easy to make these days. Oh man. Games are so not easy to make. Ugh. You have to do 1 million things right to make a good game. And if you do one thing wrong, it's instantly not a good game. And the tragedy is that, like, I think like most kind of elevated, or I guess most art in general, no one knows how to tell you what the wrong thing is either. They just know it's wrong. You have to know. Talisman. Oh. Oh, right. I forgot about talismans. Awesome. Well, this basically means I can enter every fight at full health, which is astoundingly great. I love the soundtrack. Cool to hear music from your own culture and country. Huh. Todd Howard disagrees. I guess that's a good point. Yeah, I think sometimes a game can throw enough candy in your face to distract you from the things that go wrong. Oh, you can jump that. All right, never mind.
One more for the collection.
I'm trying to remember what those orbs are. Ah, well. I'm sure it'll become clear to me in time. Yeah. By Skyrim TM. Come back to all this stuff later? Yeah, you come back. I mean, you can basically do a whole run through of the game later. They do a very good job of seating Metroidvania-style doors. Should have used Ard. Yeah. Oh, we should start a pool on how long it's going to take for Skyrim to come out on PS5 and Series X. The funny thing is, here's the really funny thing. The way that Microsoft and to a lesser degree PlayStation have architected their services, you should be able to just download and play Skyrim on the new systems, and it should automatically up-res. But I wonder if they're going to do Skyrim Ultimate Edition with, like, I don't know,
Now
textures.
we'll get to the mountain quick.
I don't know.
I just can't believe
F and
I'm
textures.
here.
I want that treasure chest, though.
There was a time I thought I'd never leave our woods. Not even my own beds.
You are not to blame for your sickness.
Oh, I know. I guess I'm just saying. This is great.
Oh yeah, story times. Forgot about this part of the game. I won it. Oh wait, no. Oops. Well, that was a fun boating excursion. I want it! Give me the treasure! There's probably a way to make that platform go down. Maybe having to do with the orbs I can't interact with yet. Ah well. I'll come back. Yeah. I should just throw my boy at it. Like a fastball special.
There's the mountain. Look how close we are.
We flow into seawater.
How do you know?
Do you not smell it?
If that smells the sea stinks.
I mean, he's right. Gameplay is stuttering? Damn it. Still?
Look at that. It's Thor.
Thor, god of thunder.
That's right. I never thought you listened when Mother spoke of the gods.
I seldom did. Did she speak of one who could feel no pain?
Oh. That sounds like Baldur.
Baldur.
An Aesir god. Son of Odin and Frigg.
And Odin is king.
That's right. Why do you ask?
Oh, no stuttering? Yeah, I mean, the game just runs at a lower frame rate. So I'm wondering if that's what you're noticing. It runs at 30 and also has dips because it's an old game running on a PS4 Pro, which is also an old console. So that may be it. It is also like, yeah, it shouldn't be hitting my CPU that hard. Maybe it is though.
I think I see something. Just sitting there in the middle of the lake.
I just realized the camera shake is probably adding a lot of overhead to the encoder too. Where things are just moving all the time as opposed to tracking in a very predictable
See rooms
manner.
there in his chest. Can't quite make it out. It reads, sacrifice your arms to the center of the water. Awaken again the cradle of the world. What? Throw our weapons into the water? Guess that won't be a problem for you. Are you gonna do it?
Have you heard of GeForce Now? Yeah, I have. I don't use it though. Well, sort of. I use the local version of it. Ooh. Eve K, thank you for the resub. Huh! I
Pecs did not return.
do in-home streaming. So I stream from my PC to an NVIDIA Shield TV, which is over in the living room. So I use NVIDIA streaming in that way, but I don't stream from the cloud. But I would... How long do you think you'll stream? I'm gonna check the encoder for this shit. Oh, yep, dropped. Definitely dropped a little bit there. God.
Is this?
That's another boy? Alright, thank you.
It's the world serpent. Wait, there's the shipwreck way over there. See that? And there's a statue of Thor. Except I can see a lot more of him now.
The water dropped, and the serpent rose.
God, it's so metal.
That must be why the beach wasn't there before, see? And there's the mountain. Look it. That building leads from the foot of the mountain to that golden temple.
It was all just under the surface.
Except for the statue. Good thing, huh? There's even a dock. There, next to the flag.
Ah,
We're going to the dock first, right? We'll be the first people to walk on it in who knows how long.
You know of that serpent?
He's one of the giants. He's so big.
this game is so good. We just woke up the world serpent of Midgard. Father taught us he was going to try and eat us, but Mother always said, was it Jormungandr? Was a friendly giant. He tried speaking to us, but I couldn't understand him. I wonder if that's the language all the giants speak. He doesn't seem very interested in us right now. I wish I could talk to him. I have so many questions. Where did he come from? What does he do all day? What does he eat? Maybe we can find another way to talk to him.
He's wrapped around the whole world and bites his own tail.
You watched
An
the
exact-
anime of the same name, huh? Jormungandr? No.
Pretty big to me.
I didn't know that that was a thing. Jormungandr? Oh, okay.
How long do you think this has been here?
Thank you.
A very long time.
Thank you for, I genuinely appreciate, people that correct my pronunciation, so thank you. Jormungandr. Okay, thank you. Oh, Froggo. Frogs are so cool.
Is this the way to the mountain?
It would seem.
If it isn't the bearded beaver, it is sexy. Have I got something for you too?
Brok? But how did you...
None of your fucking business. Now get in here. I got something for you. And don't go making pig eyes at my spot.
Jormungandr.
Okay.
Looks like we got a few people with various pronunciations.
What do you think he wants?
To test our patience.
When word gets out about my new shop, folks will finally come out of hiding. They'll be clawing all over each other just to catch a whiff of my wares. You watch.
You don't pronounce the R? It's pronounced Chad.
You rust around like that everywhere? Yeesh.
I like how this used to be underwater like a minute ago, and he already has a roaring furnace ready to go.
Catch! The pile of rocks there? With that key of Yggdrasil, you can open a magic door to the branches of the World Tree. A shortcut between the realms. If you ever see him out in the world, use it to get back to me quick. But it's only one way. Straight back here and nowhere else. And whatever you do, never, ever throw yourself over the edge of the path, lest you want death.
Yeah, I don't see us wanting that.
What'll it be?
They use my pronunciation when they say it in game. Okay. That seems accurate then. Enchantment. I still have the flame. Well, we're gonna keep defense, I think. Maybe? I don't know. If I have strength, then I will kill enemies faster.
Sure you're winning smiles, armor enough, but why take chances?
It's frustrating because, like, the ones that stack strength give you fundamentally more points, but, I don't know.
Sure, that'll keep you out of trouble. Make you something?
Executioner's Cleave. That's the charge up, right? The one where you hold the button down or hold heavy. Seems like a good one to have. And I've already spent all of my stuff. Well, I guess the upgrades don't cost all that much, but
Yeah, boy. Anything else for you?
yeah, boy. I can't remember where do enchantments go?
Hope you got what you wanted.
They go in like armor slots, I think. Let me check. Also, that looks like
Best of luck
Bluetooth.
with all their ammo.
Oh, that's a whole thing, right? Like the Bluetooth symbol is actually because of the like runic thing. Armor. Oh, okay. Do I not have anything with slots in it? Is that how that works? After watching you on YouTube so much, always try to pause you when grabbing some grub? Oh, when you're watching live? Yeah, I gotcha. Thank you for the resub, Anon. Appreciate that. Oh. I can't remember. Where do the enchantments go? I don't know.
Now you're talking. What can I get you, you little fart?
As a person with a PhD in Nordic mythology, I have no idea what's going on.
Easy.
It's okay.
You think what you want?
A gear has to have slots for it? Oh, okay. Oops. I bought that a little too early then.
Keep safe, loser boy.
Oh, okay, yeah, enchantment sockets 1. Gotcha. Okay. I think I just got the slot then? Enchantment! Yeah, there we go. Okay. Beautiful. Wait. Okay. Alright. Okay.
You sticking.
So many. Ah, it's so good. Oh, yeah. I gotta buy all these Atreus skills. What have I been doing? Having Atreus pop in to help out is so nice.
Around for grains of wisdom.
Whew. Have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? And if so, did you like it? Yeah, I saw the first few seasons. I wouldn't say that I am a master of it, and I certainly didn't watch all of it, but I enjoyed what I watched. Oops. Hold on a second. Gotta use restroom. I'll be right back, guys. See you in just a moment.
Does have
Okay,
its
guys, sorry. I
drawbacks.
had to...
And one of those happens to be the
I had to wait for
video.
Squeezy Freezing. Man, those kids are getting dunked on in that video, man. You can see their, like, head snap forward when 20 pounds of slushy gets slammed on them. No, I never got my Squeezy Freezy, sadly. For some reason, they didn't decide to sponsor the stream, which is BS. Absolutely BS. Hey, Austin. Good to see you, man. Not a lot of Mystic Gateway going on. Hey, Bread Boy. Good to see you again. You saw some of the reading, right? In terms of what did you miss? Saw the World Serpent. Hold on, let me do this and see if I can overload my encoder again. It seems like it's holding. I don't know. Is it getting super stuttery for you guys? Sorry to put you through that, but I've been trying to find a really stable encoding set. Okay, great. Yeah, smooth, perfect. Sorry to give you guys motion sickness, but that's how you test an encoder, really. Just by feeding it visual noise. I bet if I just had like static or like running water or something, that'd probably kill it. But okay, well that's a pretty good preset then. Yeah, I think I'll have to play around a bit over the weekend with trying different snow. Yeah, trying different voltage and frequency settings and seeing if I can keep it stable on the medium preset. I feel like I should be able to. I got a real bitchin' ass heatsink on that guy. Oh yeah, the horn. Dr. Doom shall toot what he likes. Let's give it a toot.
What is this?
Oh, you can't toot it yet?
Horn.
Toot it!
Here's the end.
Give it a doot!
Can we blow into it?
Without knowing the outcome,
Well, we usually push every button, pull every lever we see.
outcomes we can predict. No, this is something else. We must develop your instincts.
Damn it, Kratos. Master Mike, thank you for the cheer. I am insulted that Kratos would not toot the horn. Yeah, no toot today. No fun, Kratos. Kratos won't take me to Showbiz Pizza. Excuse me, Chuck E. Cheese. He said that if I got A's on my report card... Oh, what the fuck? I didn't remember there being mans here. Whose mans is this? What? Oh, I didn't buy that one yet. I hear you, Rip. What are you back there? This guy's exploding. What did the purple life bar mean? Thank you. Oh!
I'm ready.
What? What? Ah, man. I was holding L1. That's interesting. So I guess there's a I guess after a dash you can't immediately go into shield. Yeah, Kratos never got a squeezy freezy for anybody. I think the poison makes you take more damage. Oh. That would be interesting.
Say, you didn't happen to run yourself afoul of a scruffy fella, about yay high, doesn't feel pain, sounds drunk but probably just slow? Hey, how'd you think I feel about it? If I'd wanted Aesir business, I'd have set up shop outside a brothel. Or a fighting pit. Or a fighting brothel.
Did he say Aesir? Like gods?
No.
Yeah, roasted.
Brok, what do you know about the serpent in the lake?
I know he's too damn big.
Alright.
Alright. Can't argue with that. What's your favorite part of the game so far? Supreme. Man, it's hard to narrow out one thing, but as much as I love like the aesthetic, the writing, the cinematography, like all of it is so on point. For me personally, just being who I am, I really appreciate the game design of this game. I think that sadly often takes a back seat. Like a lot of the times game design is just sort of there so that people have the illusion of of challenge. A lot of big budget games are really just ego massagers. Like, there's not actually any interesting decisions to be made. It's just a series of, like, hitting buttons and then getting rewards, which to a degree is all games. But this especially on harder difficulties, forces you to think, to really consider all the game mechanics, to make a lot of evaluated and difficult decisions in a short amount of time, and then also play well. Like, you have to hit buttons, the right buttons at the right time, and think at a certain frequency. You know, I'm going to use computer terminology. There aren't a lot of games that do that. There aren't a lot of games, especially big budget games, that are brave enough to do that. And I'm really, really glad that this game does. Similar to like Doom 2016, it's a game that hits all marks in terms of AAA. Like it's got the graphics, it's got the lore, it's got the music, but also it's an actual fucking video game underneath it all, as opposed to. I hate to do explicit call-outs, but like Marvel's Spider-Man is not really a game. Skyrim, not really a game. A lot of games that aren't really games because they don't actually ask you to make interesting or difficult decisions or even hit a level of like gameplay proficiency. Ow! Ow! Oh! Oh, the purple life bar means that they're no? What does it mean? I died. What does that purple life bar mean? Because when he like freaked out and started recovering health, his bar turned purple. Am I missing something? Why aren't you using the axe? I was trying to do stun damage to do the takedown kills, but it doesn't seem like they're particularly weak to that. You have good comments about gaming itself. Well, thank you, Samwise. I mean, I have opinions. Is how I would say it. Surprised you haven't played Kenshi yet? Yeah, a lot of people have recommended it. I should check it out, but yeah. See, Death Stranding is a narrative game. I think it does have elements of good game design. The one thing it doesn't have is a proper fail condition. Death Stranding is a game where all the elements of the game design are there except for a good fail state to really kind of corral or like to kind of correct the player into a more impactful way of playing. I think it's got all the choice involved. Like Death Stranding is like Breath of the Wild, except it doesn't have any kind of health system really. And also Breath of the Wild has a ton of other mechanical systems that make it way more interesting. But the idea of Death Stranding is that you have to make decisions about what you carry out, how you use your tools, what route you choose to take. The trade-off of risk versus reward, of like the direct path goes through BTs, the indirect path goes up and down mountains, and that takes longer, and you might damage more stuff through like time fall or whatever. Oh, Supreme, thank you for gifting a sub. So it's weird. Death Stranding is almost a game, like a real game. I mean, it is a real game. It's just that they took the fail state out, which is what a lot of games do because people don't like looking at a game over screen. Oh, purple means very hard. Okay, well that's easy then. That explains, well, it's weird because they go purple when they start leveling up, but then they go back to yellow after they're done doing their stupid little things. So like they all turn purple for a while. Maybe it's like a buff or something? What? His shield was out. It's so weird. Boy. First time to tune into your stream after finally watching your final Dude Soup. Just listening to you chat. Now it's so chilled and just really hitting the mark. Well, LCM, I'm glad to hear that. That's the kind of vibe that I try to create. You got poisoned and they turned purple, so maybe you got weaker. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe poison, yeah, like reduces your level. Is it possible to do a full Boy run, which would be letting Boy do all the fighting? Yeah, that seems possible to me. Maybe boring. It would take a long time, but I could see you could do that. I keep forgetting I have more tools now too. I've got the rune. I got a lot of things that I'm not using actually, like this.
I'm not ready.
Wait. What? What was the move where you like cleave somebody? Jacko, thank you so much for the cheer. I'm trying to remember. There's like that. Maybe I don't have it yet. Yeah. Okay, I don't have it yet. Thank you, Kratos. Thank you, boy. So let's see. Oh, poison does do damage. Okay. And then poison runs out. Yeah, and his life bar went back orange. Interesting.
I'm not ready. Whoa.
Yeah.
That tower leads through to the mountain.
I'm ready.
If you do a takedown, they don't explode. All right. I didn't die this time, Anson. Proud of myself. Oh, and there was also a goal that I unlocked. Last one standing. Trip. Oh. Huh. I didn't know you could do that. Stentorius, have you played Shadow Warrior? Yeah. The reboot? I loved that game. I loved the Shadow Warrior reboot. I wasn't as huge of a fan of the sequel. I thought it just tried to be more video gamey, like with the gear and the randomly generated levels. It wasn't quite Diablo enough to be that kind of game, but I still respected the effort. Oh, Master Mike, you can't have a space in between the exclamation point. Poison weakens and damages you over time. Ah, thank you. That's exactly the info I wanted to know. I want to see what's down here. Yeah, Shadow Warrior was shockingly good. They even managed to make Lo Wang, a character whose name is Lo Wang, and probably coming out of the most appropriation-y, stupid-ass... Like, the original Shadow Warrior is dumb as hell. But they managed to make him an actually really fun character, and... I don't know. That entire game just had such a good vibe. I think you try the game with the Zeus armor. What is that? I'm not familiar with that. Hello, SGK. Good to see you again. Sequel's fine. I didn't love the level layouts, and the loot grind was a little silly. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I didn't end up finishing the sequel because of it. But it wasn't bad by any stretch.
Sorry.
Love that dunk move, man. That's so good.
It's some kind of drawing.
Nightmare's gonna try to take me out of the fight. Father can stop him.
Maybe a map? Oh! Maybe a treasure map!
Huh. I did not remember that this was part of the game. Treasure maps? Hello, Nolan Pfeiffer Saiyan. It's a hell of a name. Is it still 100% run? I mean, it'll be 100% run until I finish the game and don't get everything. So yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Hopefully we got some God of War masters in chat here. But is there no point of return in this game? Like you can always go back to any place in the game and unlock stuff you didn't get the first time. Oop. No! That's the 3? Okay. Treasure hunts are worth it, and it's very easy at 100%. Okay. Because it does my favorite thing. I'm pretty sure it does my favorite thing where the game just, like, eventually tells you where everything is. You just have to go get it. There's backtracking? Okay. There are 2 or 3 points of no return. Oh. Shoot, I didn't know that. Yeah, I thought after you beat the last boss, you have free roam of the map. And I didn't think there were any places you couldn't go back to, but I could be wrong. Most areas are explorable after the fact except Helheim. Don't quote me on that. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see. Chucky Light, yeah, I finished this game when it came out. I played through it, like, the week it came out, and I loved every last second of it. So, I'm very excited to play through it again on a harder difficulty, and just, like, really get in there and kind of extract every piece of marrow from it. So, Storm increases the damage given and taken. I mean, at that rate, I just basically have to play the game without getting hit, right?
I don't know these runes. And if we find a cipher, I bet I could figure it out.
Play the original rune? I played the demo for it. I don't think I ever played the full game. Strangely mellow. Thanks for the Prime sub. This is on a base PS4? No, this is on a Pro. And the only Griff? Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I think Kratos broke the bed when he made Atreus. No, I think Faye's baby maker was strong enough to take Kratos on. Yeah, what makes you think he even used a bed? I think Faye had a powerful and strong vagina.
What is that?
I don't like this thing. I don't know what it is, but I hate it.
Sorry, not ready.
I was hoping to do the throw. Yeah, she had a warrior's womb, exactly. Kratos would not be boning anything that wasn't. Kratos would not plow anything less, I'm sure. Whoa.
We should come back with the cipher. I told you. We should come back with the cipher.
You didn't say that yet, boy. But we got a Narnia wardrobe to open, so you can read this at least.
Here.
Yeah, Marcus J. I've been progressing fairly steadily.
It's the worst.
That one fight with the big Draugrs was rough, but I've been knocking my way through it so far.
He bit Thor.
Now that I have upgrades and stuff. Oh, there was a boy? Did I miss a boy? Hey, Dead Man's Tune. Good to see you again. Welcome back. Glad to oh, yeah. When do you think the next God of War will be? I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's got to be PS5, right? Which is exciting. Oh, wait. He said, I don't know these runes. We need to find a cipher. That's not a boy. Also, that was boy talking. Average white guy, thanks for the Prime sub. I was glad to have another average white guy watching the stream. There's one thing the internet's lacking for. It's viewership and participation from average white guys. As a fellow one, I'm glad we can talk about Marvel movies. We can talk about Reddit. I kind of lost my stereotypes pretty quickly. Combos you can make in this game are difficult, but are so rewarding when mastered. Yeah.
It smells awful.
Poison.
That's why this game's good, because it's got choices. Oh yeah, white knighting. Do you want to white knight somebody? Sorry, I shouldn't put you on blast like that. I'm trying to make fun of myself. I don't know if it's working or not. Husky-sized clothing, yeah. Beards. Pearl snap plaid shirts. Oh, there was a boy? Alright, I'll take your guys' word for it. Oh. It's doing tight. Wearing one of those white now? Nice. Wearing one of those white now.
Oh.
Did you end up completing pit droids? Yes, after a fashion. I did get to the end, but I didn't, like, 100% the game, if that makes any sense. There were puzzles yet undone, but I did kind of get to the point where Wada was like, "Yeah, you did it!" And I was like, "Okay, that's good enough for me." Because that game was shockingly difficult, but in a fun way. Like, it was actually a really fun puzzle game. Out of the way, boy. Boy. Ah!
Whoa! Just away! I can't yet!
Beanbo! Thanks for the sub.
You still have much to learn.
I can't interact with these yet, I guess. Going back and forth between you and Bruce, and probably gave him PTSD when I mentioned you were playing it. Good old demo disc. Oh, pit droids? Yeah. Man, that game was actually pretty good. And the soundtrack, I actually listened to again after I finished it. The whole soundtrack's on YouTube, and it's pretty good. The Totzel worm is part lizard, part cat. A lizard cat, or cat lizard, or something. Either way, the combination is pretty weird. They like to burrow underground to close the distance between them and their prey. Their claws and teeth are extremely sharp, but it's that poisonous barb on their tails that we really need to watch out for. I remember Atreus like bonking this with his knife and then runes forming on it, but I don't think I can do that just yet.
It's a fragment of a language cipher. We should look for more like this.
Hello, Wrangler. Welcome.
Oh, what were those things? They smell awful.
Your mother called them scorn poles. Poison magic. She was the one who showed me how to disable them. What?
It's just funny to think of her teaching you something.
Yes.
I think she taught him a lot, actually. Good job on the completion. Wanted to stop by real quick and wish you a good night of gaming. Till next time. Well, thank you, Marcus. Hope you have a good night, too. It's Friday night, y'all. Time to cut a little loose. Play some video games, eat some pizza, drink some beer. Maybe smooch on a lady or lad. Time to enjoy life. Sitting here in a room playing video games.
Whoa.
Favorite beer?
Sure is foggy here. Another dwarf.
Oh, yeah.
No. He is of no consequence.
Hi. Excuse me, but
I don't necessarily have a favorite all the time, but
axe.
Shinerbach is probably the one that I would default to if it's available.
Well, I won't dispute that.
Just as a good drinkable beer.
I know that blade. It was one of ours, but
Got a lot of history with that beer. So.
we didn't make it for you.
Step aside.
I can't. See, the woman we made it for, I was, well, I am.
Or actually,
Her and I would be
what is it?
somewhat displeased if it turns out that
Rar and Sons? There were some Fort Worth breweries that I really, really liked in Texas.
It was my mother's.
Rar and Sons, I think, was my favorite
left its
kind of
father
local
before
Texas
she died.
brewery. I guess, actually, my like favorite, probably
I'm very, very sorry to hear that.
my favorite beer that I don't have all the time because I would be way fatter
She was a fierce warrior.
is Unibrew's Fin du Monde. I love that beer. That beer is just like a warm, like every time I drink it, it's like I'm transported through history.
I will make improvements to the axe.
I do love that beer.
But nobody asked you to.
Well, it's true, but knowing your mother,
Old Rasputin is like
she would have
kind of one
insisted
step
I
maybe
repair
below
act of
that.
vandalism
Old
perpetrated
Rasputin's a lot easier to find, but it is a it is a meal in a
I
bottle.
knew it. You are Brok's brother.
Troy Pistolas, that one's pretty good, but in terms of like doubles and triples, I think Fin du Monde
The
is still
blue
my
one
favorite.
is your brother.
guess. Though my talents are vastly superior.
We're in Texas. I got a fam around Houston and used to have family west of Wichita Falls. I grew up in the DFW area, Dallas-Fort Worth. So.
Do not undo his work. Improve upon it only.
That is one of the few things. I shouldn't say it that way.
Yeah, but can you put it down over...
That is one of the things that I do miss about Texas is the beer culture.
Filthy. Okay, then. I will just...
Work on art commissions for a con? But I'm but needed some large stream company. Will Amy star? Hopefully I can provide you a calm and productive environment to grind out the
dried blood.
what I only assume are not safe for work furry
I call it the
commissions.
Sky Mover.
Which means you're making some hot money, so.
Treasure trove of rare resources.
Oh, I need it. Just
Once
my
I
mic a
mine.
smidge. There we
Need a
go.
way to bring it all down.
And you know how to fix it?
Not even a little.
Oh, I did it. Oh, I put my mic wrong. Oh well, whatever. It's closer to me now, so it's fine. What upgrade did I get? Oh, it's safe for work? Okay, safe for work furry fan art then. Sindri's also a famous blacksmith, but he and his brother are really different. Sindri really doesn't like dirt and grime. Weird trait for a blacksmith dwarf, but he's just as talented as his brother. I wonder why they don't get along. The Real Poiper, thanks for the Prime sub. Axel Stahl, thank you so much for the resub too. Just got off from work in time for Data Boy. Hype. Nice. Oh, the furries are all wearing Speedos? Yeah. Seen a lot of very ripped furries wearing Speedos that are torturously close to snapping under the weight that they have to hold up. I don't know. Sorry, I shouldn't go right there, but I do.
Did you really make that axe for my mother?
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me. It's one of our best.
Just laden
Infused with
hammocks.
The echoing screams of 20 frost trolls. Give or take.
But why her? How did you know her?
She sought us out in the beginning. She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people. I suppose we thought it was a chance to give power.
Oh, your style's cute and innocent? I'm sorry.
Good. She even spoke our native tongue.
Don't let me horn up your pure work then.
Madurin sem gengur. Egen vigum hans.
Gengur I.
That's right. That's impressive.
Which dwarfer is your favorite?
A lot of her in your
I actually do really like Sindri.
You know?
Just because
Thanks, Sindri.
Don't touch me.
I think
I didn't. I won't.
I think
I'll come back later.
his character works better, and his voice actor has amazing comedic timing.
Be careful where you're going. There's nobody nice out here anymore since all the people left. I mean, I hate to generalize, but mostly they just try to kill you.
Good tip.
Oh no, now I can resurrect. Just finishing a 4-hour layover at the airport. Thanks for keeping me distracted and entertained. Well, I'm glad to do that, Spapples. Yeah, it's weird. Having a layover at an airport, it's like you're thoroughly in purgatory. You just kind of like observe yourself into your phone and wait for time to die. Or if you have a switch or something like that. But that is the least useful time for any human being when you're just suspended in suspended animation waiting for your next flight. Definitely gonna have to be carrying this all the time. Okay. Ah, alright.
And for you?
I don't think I can upgrade any of it.
Who knew?
Gotta head to bed. It's 2 in the morning here. Good night, everyone. Well, not quite dead. Thank you for watching. Hope you sleep well. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend, too.
What else was there?
Alright, let me equip the other thingam I have. What is this? Oh, just more defense? Alright, better than nothing. Now my belt can play music from my phone. I'm sure that I want to say with like 75% of any Let's Player or streamer who ever got any enhancement in this game has made that exact joke. Like, no, my belt has Bluetooth. I do remember reading that like there's like they chose the Bluetooth logo to be that because it was like a Nordic rune or something like that. I think I remember making that up. But... Oh! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Did not think you were back there, my dude. My shield was up. Wow, that was fast. Back! Fucking Christ. Fuck! Ah! Now I'm super dead. Okay. Wow. That was a waste. Do you get it back when you continue your checkpoint, though? I think you do.
Did you really make that axe for my mother?
Oh, I'd
Yeah.
recognize it anywhere.
No
Ask
waste.
me. One of our...
Come, boy.
Okay.
Actually, let me make sure that my armor grade... Okay, armor grade's done. That's a once per fight thing, if I recall. Yeah, I mean, you definitely consume it.
Well done.
Aw. Fucking Christ! I swear the indicators aren't showing up.
Where did it go now?
Oh no, wait, I'm just not looking at them. Never mind. They're totally there.
Look out, Father!
Thanks, boy. Oh! What?
Really?
Boy, that takes a long time to activate.
Not yet.
Oh, I'm poisoned, so the health burst is just canceling itself out.
Not yet.
Ah! Dang it.
Father!
Alright, Dante, you gotta do some shopping? Right on.
Watch out! Sorry, not ready.
Oh, you're not dead! Where? Where are you? God, there's another one!
Watch out!
And another snaky boy, too. I was in the middle of trying to use my rune. You intend to take on the Valkyries on this difficulty? We'll see, J.M. Butler. It depends how long it takes me to play. How long it takes me to play through, and what else comes out. So, I missed 2 boys. Alright, thank you. If like Doom Eternal comes out before I get to the Valkyries, then I'm just gonna shelve this game and play Doom instead, so that's kind of what it's hinging on.
Good. Keep it up.
Tell me when.
Whoa! there a skull there? Because he leveled up and I leveled down? Ah!
I'm coming to you!
Jesus. That might be it.
You'll be okay. I'm not ready.
Oh. Where's this other ranged guy? Where are you? Where are you?
Almost there.
Oh.
Two left.
Jesus.
Look out, brother! I'm not ready.
Ah! Crap.
At the ready.
I was sure I was gonna get hit with that. Wow. Thank you for being generous, video game.
Almost there.
Sweet Barlog saved me. Oh! Not that time, though. Did he arc that over the wall? Yeah, of course. Of course he can hit me by lobbing a shot, and I can't hit him. Video games. Oh. Father throws his axe, his tough worms that burrows, it'll pop him out of the ground. That's good to know. Something got Lawrence struggling through this madness is so relaxing. That's good to hear. Can you avoid the poison? Ideally. Yeah. Yeah. I would be avoiding it all. But I'm still getting nailed with it every so often. So each revive is 1,000 hack silver, and I don't think I get nearly that from a given combat encounter, so I gotta watch burning all my silver on revives versus saving them for upgrades, which might be a little more valuable. Is axe throwing powerful? Not really, no. It's more of a mechanic than something that actually, like, meaningfully damages enemies.
All dwarves are as good as Brok and
there are times, kind of like in that,
they don't get along anymore. I mean, they're family.
in that helpful tip, right?
Matter alone, boy.
Oh boy, there are times when hitting an enemy with a thrown axe will do something. Oh, it just helps cool down. Will do something. Will have an additional mechanic, like it'll stagger in some way, and it'll give you an opening or an opportunity to do more damage. That's kind of more what it's for than like using it to legitimately kill enemies. Oh, right, okay. I remember this now. Hello, Kineas. Hello. There's the headshot thing, you're right. And then you can also throw axes at their legs, apparently, to stagger them. But I don't think that works after they level up. After they, like, berserk, or whatever that mechanic is, where they just freak out and gain a level because they feel like it. But yeah, headshotting will stagger them, hitting them in the legs will trip them. If you do a heavy throw, and embed the axe in certain enemies, it will freeze them in place, which is great because it kind of removes them from the fight for a little bit, which can be very useful when you're up against a ton of... oh, best way to open a chest? Yeah, just punching into it. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so now I need the P and the B. P in my B. It's gotta be a backwards B though. There we go. I believe when you headshot, you can rethrow it and it does a crit. Yeah, that is an upgrade, I believe. Because, yeah, you're right. There is... I do recall that from my other playthrough. It was like, you can throw it at somebody, it'll bonk off their head, and then you recall it and throw it again. Which is... It feels so good to get that. That is such a cool mechanic. Random Texas thing you might appreciate. My family has a cemetery plot in Austin that has a plaque out front that describes a story about how it started. During the westward expansion, a group made a camp, and a dude went to the bathroom at night, got sprayed by a skunk, ran back, and was shot because everyone thought he was an Indian. Huh. Yeah, that sounds awfully Texas. God dang skunk sprayed me! Ain't no red man gonna front our camp like that. God bless you, Texas. Knowing that a headshot axe move feels sick as fuck. It really does. It is one thing for a game to just sort of fluff up your ego and make you feel powerful. It's another thing for a game to give you a mechanic that requires execution. And then when you execute it, you feel extra awesome. Yakuza is actually really good about that too. And you get some of those heat moves, you're like, ugh! When you straight up throw a whole goddamn motorcycle at somebody. I love that series so much. There's no way it's gonna be that easy.
Please be careful. I'm still fixing that. Stupid head chief.
Heat move are fatalities, no joke. Yeah, they kind of are. Except they don't always kill. They just do an assload of damage. Parrying in a lot of games is the same, just feels good. Yeah, that's why I always liked Street Fighter 3. The parry mechanic in that game is like the personification of that sort of game mechanic. One of my friends is mad about Yakuza. I think I'll have to check it out. It's one of the like most endearing, charming, and lovable game series out there. And I'm very grateful that for some reason we live in a world where we got to have so many of those games and they're all so good. In a world with the Yakuza games. Yeah, I don't have the... I don't have the ability to fuck with this yet. Yeah. Is that the canon explanation that Kiryu has never actually murdered anybody? I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, he is, well, ex-Yakuza. Never technically killed anyone. I don't know about that. I've seen him pick up a human being like a sack of potatoes, throw them into a pole nuts first. Jeez. Got to work with Jessica? What do you mean, data root? Jessica Nigiri?
Did you really?
I have talked with her, but I've never worked with her.
I recognize it anywhere. Ask me. It's one of our best. Infused with the echoing screams of 20 frost trolls.
But she is a delight.
How did you know her?
She sought us out in the beginning.
Oh, Jessica Vasimi, yeah. Holy crap.
Special woman.
Jessica Vasimi is an incredible person.
I suppose we thought it was a chance to give power to some...
One of the funniest and just genuinely talented and genuinely nice people that I've ever had the pleasure of being around.
Madurin Samgengur. Egen Vigum Hans.
That was one of the things I was most happy about with Arizona Circle, is that we got to let Jessica portray a lot of characters, and she murdered every single one.
I won't.
It's not really, I don't know. It's a bummer that, I'm glad that you recognize that. Yeah, she was incredible, man.
Atreus, to me.
I was very happy about that. And it's weird to me that, like, I don't know. There's some people where it's like, why aren't you doing everything? Shouldn't you be doing everything? All of it? Everywhere? All the time? The world is full of mysteries. And the fact that Jessica is not in every single thing in every possible way is one of those mysteries.
I can't tell. Are we getting closer to the mountain?
We are.
There. 2 hours, we'll be done. Oh, Corey, you drunk? I'm working on it. Oh, fuck you. Oh, God, I hate these things. Also, I don't have my axe. My axe. They want me to go that way, so I'm gonna go this way. You feeling sentimental, Corey? Well, I appreciate it regardless. Let's see, we're closing in on it. Hey, anyone that's had a couple of drinks in chat or people who are planning on it, just want to let you guys know tonight is Cinematech night. Or sorry, Mediatek. Oops. Don't sue me, G4.
She really didn't want anyone else.
So if you're familiar with the clips that I show before the stream or
Deadly curse stop you.
when I go on break or anything like that, every Friday I do a block of just those clips and just kind of hang out and chat with people. I think it's a great accompaniment to a stiff drink or maybe a stiff substance that is legal in your area, whatever that may be. It's a good accompaniment to anything like that. So it is for subs only though, so you might want to dust off your Prime or break out the wallet. Ketamine? Hey, if it's legal, whatever. If it's legal and you consume it responsibly. There, my legally mandated disclosure has been made. Let's get high on Christ. Exactly. Speaking of, I'll give you guys a little teaser right now. I'm going to use the restroom. So, you gotta have some food. Alright, Anon. See you later. Just played God of War 2018 back during release. Oh, Lunar Solar, thank you so much for gifting subs. Well, oh, I see some familiar names in there. So, you guys now have access later tonight. Did you play God of War 2018 back during release? Yes. That's to be one of my all-time favorites now. I'd say it's definitely top 25. All games, all time. But yeah. Thank you so much, Lunar Solar. It's incredibly generous of you. But now I have to be generous with my fluids. Donate those to the toilet. So, I was buying a bottle of wine. I found a can of hard cream soda. Wish me luck. Gonna crack it open. Oh, Master of Sean's. Thanks for the resub. I do appreciate my Bezo bucks. So, but yeah. See you guys soon. I'll be right back.
You gotta ask questions, so be careful. Then don't believe them.
Back at it. Empty bladder, full heart. Need to watch Outlaw Star again. I never actually finished that series.
Revenants, don't quit!
Oh shit, why did I do that?
One more time!
Christ. Ah! I don't know that I've ever done a takedown on a witch before. Holy crap. Did you watch the Animal Crossing Direct? I did. Yeah, I finally watched the whole thing. That game looks real good. Very excited for it. It's in... there has to be... Okay, so what I've learned about video games is that no matter how good a game looks, there will be something about it that disappoints the super fans. So it seemed to tick all the boxes for me, but I wonder what aspects of it have the Animal Crossing super fans pissed off. Any plans for more hack point rewards? Yeah, actually, Lunar Solar. I still intend to do that like 50 or 100k VIP or ban thing. I have to. So I did some preliminary research about how to do webms with transparency. I think I have the right plugin for Premiere. I just have to start editing something, export it, and test it, and see how much of a CPU hit it is to use those. Because boy, using QuickTime files fucks over encoders real bad. So basically, that's kind of my vision for it. I just have to carve out the time to edit a package for it. They're upset it's not real and they can't move to their island. Yeah, it seems like most people are just mad they have to wait a month, which is a pretty good place for the game to be. Fat package, thank you. Love your name. Thanks for being a constant source of entertainment. I also really enjoy the newsletters. Well, thank you. Yeah, I get that like writing is not something most people are gonna like. Most people want nudes, but until then, yeah, it's fun. I'm hoping that I can provide enough benefits to subs that don't feel like I'm taking anything away from normal viewers to make it useful. How often do the newsletters drop? Once a week. When will subs get snapped, though? You mean my private Snapchat? Ban or temporary punish? Temporary punish. A full ban is like, that's too much. Especially if somebody has that many channel points. I can't kick them out of the channel. And if somebody has that many channel points, they're probably an active participant in chat too, so cutting them off like that would actively make streaming less fun too, so I just don't want to do it. Oh, and OnlyFans travels? Somebody registered an OnlyFans in my name, and I've been trying to get it back, but the OnlyFans support team hasn't done anything, so I don't think OnlyFans has a strong and robust support team. Hello, Mikoi Scripts. Welcome.
I told you no.
Why? She meant more to me than you anyway.
What?
Wow.
I just meant I spent more time with her. You were off hunting her.
It would serve you to stop talking.
Damn. Shit's getting real. Alright, I'm gonna try to use this explosive boy over here. On these good boys. These not so good boys. Why are you already morphing, you piece of shit? Okay, that helped. Got one down already. Hello, the Endman. Welcome.
You gotta teach me that one. I'm not ready.
That was shockingly doable. I'm kind of used to every fight in this game having like multiple phases and pushing me to the limit, so weird. I'm nearly certain there's more stuff that's gonna spawn as soon as I hit a button or something. I don't talk much because you're the best. Oh, Monstro, thank you. Yeah, I'm. That's kind of what's in the back of my head. Is I kind of hope that once I add that a ton of lurkers who have a million channel points because they've just been chilling and watching the whole time come out of the woodwork. What I'm hoping is that I get to VIP a lot of people, like a lot of, because I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure VIP works the same as a sub. So if you're VIP'd, you get all the same benefits, or you're treated as though you're a subscriber. Visual Samurai, thank you for the Prime sub. That's a great name. I say that a lot, but it's always true. So it would be cool for like people that have just watched a lot to be able to give them basically sub status for like newsletter and media text streams and things like that. How you got those counters off? I think you do pretty well with the Zeus armor. Well, I don't. Oh, the splitty vase, yeah. I mean, I don't have it yet. I don't know where it is, so I might tool around with it once I can see it. But for the moment, I'll just keep going with what I got, unless it's DLC or something. No, it's more of a cinematic experience. But did you ever play Hellblade? Senua's Sacrifice. Yes, Mega Dirk. I loved that game. And you're right. You know, it wasn't as intense on the gameplay as God of War is, but I still loved it all the same. I think it had a good. I think it understood its scope really well. It didn't need to have, you know, all the layers of combat and gear and combos that God of War has, because it wasn't that kind of game. I don't think I like this one as much. Yeah. Is it good though? I mean, this is just so fast. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep with that. Ready for the second one? Oh yeah. I mean, I'm just flat down with anything that Ninja Theory makes. Ninja Theory is kind of on par with like From Software to me, or let me think of like I guess Platinum Games, like other devs. That's just no matter CD Projekt for that matter, and no matter what you make, I'm gonna play it just because I have confidence in the creative abilities of that entire team, and I think that like no matter what you make, I'm gonna find something interesting about it. Yeah, Ninja Theory made DMC Devil May Cry, or Devil May Cry, which I still really, really like. I guess I get the narrative of why people were mad at that game, but frankly, I think it was a little childish. Especially, I think the game came out and was really good, but that's just me. Not to mention, had a baller-ass soundtrack. Or another one of these. There we go. Hashtag not my Dante. Yeah. People's concerns with it were more valid than that. I think people just got offended that they weren't properly genuflected to by the development staff and things like that. That's an interesting back and forth I've seen in gaming culture more than once. Is that people have a concern that is like 10% justified, but
Father?
But because developers or support staff don't react to it as though it's 100% important, then they get even more offended and double down on the thing they weren't actually all that upset about in the first place. And then it just becomes a whole thing where, like, basically the gamers demand to be respected, and then everyone else is like, this is a silly thing to get mad about, but... Shit. I need you to run, Kratos. Need you to run, buddy. Need you to run. Run right now. Okay. Shit. Stop it! Roll! How many of these guys are there? A lot. The answer is a lot. There's a lot, and they're all mad. What were people mad about? The fact that it was at 30 FPS, kind of a legitimate concern. There were some specific combat mechanics that DMC didn't use or used differently that people were mad about. I think people were... Honestly, I think though it all came from just the tone being different. I think that's kind of where it started, and then people found other things, maybe more justified things to be mad about. That's another thing that I've noticed that the gamers will do, is that they'll start from a place that is largely not justifiable, and then they'll work in reverse to try to find something more justifiable about their concern. God, stop attacking for 1 second! Fuck! They keep poisoning all the fucking time. Oh, yeah, sure. Regenerate all your life. Thanks, bud. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Couldn't even get through that. Man. Yeah, you gotta really grind those people down. No white-haired Dante, who says not in a million years when a wig pops on his head. Yeah, but if you finish the game... I don't know. So yeah, I think it was just a bunch of people that really enjoyed the series, saw another developer coming in with a different approach, and voiced their concerns, which I think the initial wave of concerns were kind of superficial. And then simply because the developer weren't like, oh my god, the gamers are mad, we have to change everything, then a certain group of people felt like they were not being listened to, and especially when the gamers feel like they're not being treated like the most prestigious, like, important class of people, then they tend to act out. And that's kind of, it was a cycle, really. It wasn't so much like people dying on a hill, it was more the principle of the matter, and the principle of the matter was dumb. Like I said, there were some concerns that I think were fairly justifiable based on some of the gameplay that was showed. But all of those concerns didn't actually matter in the actual game that actually ended up coming out. It was more like, we have these concerns based off the gameplay. The reply was, well, just wait for the game. And then people were offended that their concerns weren't adequately addressed. So then people found other things to be mad about that were more defensible. It's a cycle that happens kind of frequently. Fuck. That was kind of cool, but also kind of shitty. I'm stacking them all up for a reason. What the fuck? He's not dead? Oh, he is dead. Okay. But yeah, don't let me be the historian there. I'm sure other people have other narratives about how that shit all went down. Grab him. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do the throw. Alright, fine. Is that all of them? Okay, that's all of them. Neat. Well, in that case. Wow, I got so lucky. Oh my gosh. Here, he doesn't do anything because his hitbox is too far away. God damn it. Yeah. Oh, God, run, Kratos. Oh, we're not done. We are not done. No. Aren't you stunned, you bitch? God damn it. Ah. I know. Fuck. Get out of the way! Aw, man! Ah. And now they're back to full health. Wow. Great. God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! These fuckers, man! Now it's the whole fight again, isn't it? Yup! Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh, I need my axe. Oh! Yeah. What? What? Just gonna heal. There you are. Ah! I can't even get to him in time! Ah! Yeah. Oh, he's dying. Great. Good. Good, good, good. Ah! Please. You. Interesting that there's some kind of friendly fire now. No shame in pushing them over the edge on this difficulty. Yeah, everyone seems to really like that technique, which is fine. It doesn't seem super practical most of the time for me. Okay. Whew. I don't know if that's a good background sound to studying nut, but I'll try it. No, I said nut. You sure did. Fuck. is. He keeps auto-targeting like parts of his body that I'm not aiming for. I want to hit him in the damn head. Maybe I don't want to hit him in the head. Yeah, Brok, this game is so good. Also, that sound design is pretty A+, huh? Oh. That's weird, those guys didn't spawn before I killed them last time. That seemed to be the whole point, that you can, No! I hit circle to dodge instead of X, because that's every other game. Man. Alright, well, let's do this fight all over again then. Any plans for more hack point rewards? Lunar, I just went on like a whole thing answering your question. Did you not hear any of it? About the VIP or ban thing? Oh, you control beat? Okay. Past this area before you hit 100 deaths. Should be doable.
Tell me when. Almost
God! I swear to God, that stun meter gets 1 pixel away from being full. Try to Witcher dodge. Yeah, I'm playing like 18 games that are all 3D character action games, and they all have different buttons and different mechanics. So I get confused sometimes. God, these guys fucking stick on you. Stop it. Jesus Christ. I like racing games, easy controls. Yeah, and they're all pretty much the same. Thanks for missing. Thanks for getting stuck in the corner. Thanks for that. Something else exploded. That's what's going on. Okay, sure. I don't even know what happened. Could be a break? Fuck no. You kidding me? Absolutely not. Amazing! I missed it again! Man, that axe loves just not going where you want it to go. Jeez.
Look out behind you! Look out!
God, they like warp to you when they do their stupid fucking sword attack. What the fuck, man?
Everything okay over there?
There's like... Every other sword attack doesn't work that way until this point in the game. Where they like start an animation and then they just bloop, blink right to you. Oh my gosh. Run! God. And there he goes. Yeah, it's like melee attacks in GTA 5 a little bit, yeah. Oh, thank you, little dude. Don't want to backseat you, but personally I would open with a rage to clear the ads. I'm not going to get them all with a rage, but I see where you're coming from. You don't kill them, they like regenerate all their fucking health. Fuck! God, I can't stop for one goddamn second to kill one enemy. Motherfuckers are on me immediately. Man, some fucking assholes. There he goes. Great, good. And that's gonna hit. Of course it will. Look at them all healing up. Fuck.
Good. Keep it up.
Is it good? I'm not convinced. Nope. Dude! Fucking Christ, finally. I was like, how did you manage to miss? An impressive display of missing. Ha! Ha!
I'm ready.
Also, none of them are dropping any health. So that's cool. There are some super bad fights in this game. Yeah, man. This game's tough. Lock on. Oh!
Sorry, not ready.
Shit. I don't know the timing of this guy. It's crazy that they throw a new enemy at you in addition to a million other tiny dudes. What's broccoli attack? Broccoli attack. Oh. Ninja's gamer take. Nothing idiotic about that. It's about the pride of... Holy shit. Yeah. Much better strat for sure. It's about the pride of competition, bro. Oh boy, that does so much damage. Holy crap. Good strat. Solid strat there. It's weird too, because I felt like he needed to... Like, did he do the... Did he do his, like... his stream pop-off before he posted it on Twitter? I feel like he like popped off on stream and was like, oh, that actually didn't go so well. And then he made it in text form to make it sound like it was less salty. Damn it. I don't know any of his fucking animations. Ugh. Oh, he's got that really fast one. Crap. Yeah, the clip is pretty aggro, for sure. Oh, that fast one is a shit. Okay, there we go. How can somebody so successful have such an inferiority complex? I don't know if it's inferiority. I don't know. I don't typically like to comment on the motivations of people I've never met, so I'm not really going to. I would say consider that the man is in front of the camera and all eyes are on him all day, all the time. Oh, oops, I didn't kill him. So if he's bound to like say something that looks really bad in a... He's bound to say something that looks really bad in a soundbite eventually. If I were in his position, oh my god. I would look like such an asshole all the time. To some degree, I already do. Wrong button. So... Kill ogres, got it. Ninja thinks playing Fortnite requires more skill than playing in the NFL. Oh yeah. So that was a bad take.
Here? Who built this place?
I don't know. It's easy to dunk on people when they're, you know, on the top. To some degree, like, I hate the notion that if somebody's on top or they're successful that you're allowed to dunk on them because that's equal payment, you know? I feel like that's kind of understated as like celebrities or eccentric people that have the world's visibility on them. If they do anything out of line, then it's like, oh, look at this fucking asshole. To some degree, like, whatever. I get it, but I don't know. The man, like, I think he made a lot of smart business moves. You don't become, you know, you mean the bullshit concept of punching up? I mean, yeah, but like, there's ways to do it and ways not to do it, you know? It's easier to target someone you don't know, for sure. It's also way easier to target somebody when you, out of months and months of being live on camera, you take 1 minute where they, I don't know, maybe they didn't eat enough, or somebody said something to provoke them, or, you know, there's a lot of things that can go on. I don't know how much up Ninja is. Well, I mean, dude's set for life, right? It's easy to dunk on him for the one bad moment, but the one thing that I think should earn him a little bit, it's like he kind of made himself, right? I mean, he's been in the scene for a long time, but he's really fucking good at Fortnite, and he played his hand pretty well. Who among us wouldn't like to be in his position, really? Even if that involved shooting off bad takes on Twitter every now and then, or looking like an idiot on a clip. He's not affecting society as a whole. Yeah. I mean, to some degree he is. He's got a swath of kids that watch him and look up to him as a role model, whether he wants to admit it or not, so. Probably a lot of kids getting the ninja haircut. What are you sipping on? Oh, rum and Coke Energy, because I was feeling my energy levels slack down a little bit. I would love the money, hate everything else. I hate attention. Yeah. So, I don't know. I tend to sometimes be a little too forgiving, but I think, I don't know. I think that anyone, if you put a camera on them long enough, they're going to do something that looks really bad out of context, or is probably really bad even in context.
Whoa. I can see why Mom wanted us to bring her here.
Indeed.
Never had Coke Energy? It's not bad. It's got an interesting flavor to it. But it's a nice change of pace from like Red Bull or something, and it comes in zero sugar variants, which I appreciate. Coke sponsor when? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. And is you going to afford to have these bad takes because he's so successful? Not going to ruin him? No, not at all. This is just people on social media wanting an easy target to dunk on because it feels good.
I doubt it.
How did you blue-haired piece of shit making millions of dollars playing a baby's game? Yeah, well, you said something stupid and now I can feel superior to you for a second. I get it. I like doing it too. But I'm not pragmatic enough to not see Ninja as a goon. Yeah, it could be. What do I have to do to get dunked on by me? It happens sometimes. Sometimes somebody will say something that rubs me the wrong way on Twitter, and I'll go in on them, which is probably not good behavior. It certainly doesn't look good from an outsider's perspective. I will say too that no matter what, oh man, look at that face. No matter what, if you hit a certain amount of visibility or notoriety, you are expected to behave like. You're expected to have class all the time. You're expected to suffer the slings and arrows of the entire human race with grace and dignity. Ask them a question that doesn't make sense, insta-dunk. Actually, Doctor, you're right. You've watched me long enough. You've seen it happen. There are some questions I'm just like... So yeah. Oh, thoughts. Yeah, I'm not... It's unfortunate because that encounter was like... Is like seeing hundreds of people go thoughts. I'm like, man, just put some effort. If you want to like put some effort into a thought-provoking question, you can't just like type half a word, let predictive text do the rest, and then send it off. Jeez. But that was unfair because it looks like I'm popping off on one guy for doing something innocent when really I'm just popping off on the concept. But you know, that's one of those things. Actually, when I was, that's kind of what I was thinking about when I'm like, well, you know, one guy has a bad day, has a bad look, which is how it goes. So, that's something that I struggle with, frankly, and man, if I were in Ninja's position, there'd be a lot more embarrassing stuff, because there are times when you can just keep your mouth shut and look the other way, and sometimes you don't feel like it, and those are times when bad things happen.
Stay back, boy.
Ugh, what is that?
You watch any esports?
You must find another.
I watched some Quake. I used to watch a lot of StarCraft too, but I backed out way off.
Bet she could get us past this.
Used to watch some
My magic
Overwatch
is
League,
useless
but I
against
got
the Black Breath.
saturated on
No
that.
way
Oh, a
around
boy.
it.
All right, thank you.
Odin saw to that long ago.
Got saturated on that really quickly.
Making sure you can finish your journey.
Not really.
Why wait to warn us?
I watch Evo usually
I
when
was
that rolls
busy
around.
saving my friend, if you remember.
Oh, there was another boy?
The Black Breath is a corruption
missing all
of
these.
magic even I can't dispel. Only the pure light of Alfheim is strong enough to break through. But that road is long. What does this goal mean to you?
There's a certain etiquette to observe with online most normies don't know. Is there a better word than normies?
Follow me.
I mean, I would consider myself a normie too, but I guess that's not for me to decide. I mean, really, the rule of etiquette
I see
is
more of myself in you than I'm willing to admit.
people are allowed to be as nasty to you as they want, but you're never ever allowed to be
Maybe by helping you, I'll make up for it.
anything like that back to them. Even if you're trying to show them what they're doing,
Or maybe I just
if
like
you're trying to be illustrative and be like, this is what you sound like right now, even that is a bad look.
Even though you shot my friend.
You have to take it all and not do anything
Must
bad.
we go?
Like, kind of like I was saying, the implicit assumption
Your
is that
realm.
people
Beyond
are allowed
the
to dunk on you because you're successful. And in exchange for your success, people are allowed to take shots at you. And if you feel like not allowing somebody to take a shot at you, that's seen as punching down, right?
On to another route?
So
Are you coming with us?
that's kind of the thing, is that people are allowed to say whatever shit to you they want, and you have to just be quiet and look the other way all the time. Every time. And if you ever feel like sticking up for yourself, it's very, very hard to do that without, to the outside, it looking like you're picking on some dude. The Christian way? Yeah, I guess so.
We'll use this. Graythal.
Can't. Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri.
The dwarf at the foot of these hills.
He was fixing it when we got
Would you
here.
rather have
No
everything
one
a
was there
super
when I
has,
passed by.
including
Perhaps
skills,
he
money, and
finished.
equipment, and lifestyle, or end
Dwarves are
crime around the
awful
world for good but be poor and
And
unnoticed?
irritating, based on the two we have met.
That too.
That's a really good question. I guess it's like, would you rather genuinely end all suffering, or would you rather live in the exciting lifestyle of a crime fighter? I mean, I think by the basis of the question, if you choose that you'd rather live the hero lifestyle, you're automatically not a hero, right? Because that means that you enjoy fighting more than you enjoy actually easing people's suffering. So it's an interesting contradiction. I think, like, any actual hero would choose to end all crime immediately and become a normal person. That's one of the things that I really enjoyed about
Just give that a turn.
My Hero Academia, is that at times it reinforces that your job as a hero is to protect people, not to beat villains. It's to protect people. And it's not about winning. It's not about fighting. It's about helping. So, fix crime or become Holander?
Tyr's temple is at the center of the lake.
Yeah, kind of.
It is from there we travel to Alfheim. Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bay?
No one knows.
Her feet
He
are too
just
small.
appeared one day. Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms.
Hey, Minor 7.
Ultimately, it ended in a
Hey,
stalemate.
don't thank me for
and
streaming.
Thor returned to
Thank you
Odin
for watching.
empty-handed.
But yeah, proportion-wise, her feet are way too
So
small. Maybe it's just the camera?
He now
No?
spans all of Midgard.
Feet are supposed to be as big as your head.
They've hated each other ever since, destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't.
Okay, yeah, Ragnarok hasn't happened yet. Verified. Yeah, maybe it's the frame of view. The feet of view. That's what FOV stands for. Finally, I know.
We actually talked to the world serpent.
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages.
I guess to count. Thanks for the resub. Basier gods have different sized feet.
I can't understand any of it.
Oh.
Sadly, no one.
I'll accept it.
He speaks a dead tongue.
Oh. Must be lonely.
Foshi, no. I've played through the game before. Now I'm playing through it on the hardest possible difficulty, which is It's been a trip. This game is tough. Tough, tough, tough. Your feet look even tinier. I think we give ourselves a lot of excuses to behave badly, no matter the social status. Oh yeah. Oh, me dusk. You're describing the human condition. It's people finding noble reasons to excuse ignoble behavior. I mean, even the DMC thing I was battery must be dead. Even the DMC thing I was talking about, it was like, and frankly, a lot of no, I'm not going to generalize. Frankly, just a lot of shitty internet behavior is people convincing themselves that they're doing something noble. They have to do something bad to do something good. You know, like review bombing, harassment, doxing. You tell yourself that these things are all in favor of a noble cause so that you feel good doing a bad thing to somebody. Not you, you know, the generic you, the royal you. Sorry, I'm fishing around for a goddamn micro USB cable. Are you no, you're not. Because the goddamn PS4 still lives in savage times. Lots of groups thinking involved in those examples too. Of course, yeah. Like I said, I wasn't trying to pin that behavior on any one group or subsection of culture, because that is a thoroughly human trait. Oh, aha! Here we go. So I'm using a an Astro Pro gamer controller, which is awesome, but for the fact that the charging plug is recessed into the controller. So you have to have a specific kind of micro USB cord, which is the worst phrase human beings can ever utter. A specific kind of micro USB cord to charge it. A lot of USB cords have a chunky plug that doesn't even fit in there. Samwise, I'm using the Astro. I thought it was A40, but there's no model number on the back, which is kind of weird, or no product number. But Astro sent me like a Pro PS4 controller, which I really like, except for the fact that it's got this. It doesn't have a turbo button. It has paddles on the back, and it's got like 2 controller templates. It's got like a faceplate, a gamer plate that you can swap out with like camo or something. And then it's got like range of motion settings for the triggers. So you can make them so they click faster. And you need to get them lightning kills in COD. Also, there we go. I gotta admit though, the goddamn controllers. I just can't stand DualShock 4s.
Watch your step. Just along here.
You sure?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to find it if I put the camo plate on it, so that's why it's normal.
So?
Oh, thank you,
Let
Roroni.
me show you something.
Stock PS4 controllers get annoying near the end because micro USB prolapse after a while. You gotta angle the cord right. Yeah. God help you if you ever like give it a yank or drop it when the cord's plugged in, because then the little plug dongle just goes cronked. The convex sticks.
Are you watching?
It's just so much. Well, I guess it's like the DualShock 4 is actually both.
What?
It's like rounded in the middle but has a ridge.
Architecture. My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines free. This way.
Controller,
I want one.
ever since the beginning of this generation, and even in the last generation, because I didn't like DualShock 3s at all, or 6-axis, excuse me, at all. I just still don't like... DualShock 2 was good in comparison to everything else, but man, Microsoft has just 100% been winning the controller game for a long time.
From Vanaheim?
You know of it?
Just stories.
Docking station chargers chill.
Just that they're always
Yeah, I guess. If you feel like chunking your controller into something every time.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
Oh, that was a boy. Steam controller let me down. Yeah, the Steam controller was kind of ass. I appreciate what they were trying to do. It was a novel attempt. But, blech. Hey, Galandon, you got gifted another sub, huh? Nice. Still can't read this, I'm assuming.
Those runes are of Muspelheim, the Fire Realm. No place for children, even brave ones.
You're in love with Christopher Judge? You should be. Wait, I'm thinking Christopher Guest. Who's Christopher Judge? Because there's Mike Judge. Oh, that's the voice actor? Okay, yes. You should be in love. Never mind. Oh, Foshi. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I'm in love with Kratos' motion capture artist, Eric Jacobus. If you want to see some amazing, amazing stunt work, look up Eric Jacobus on YouTube. Holy crap. There's actually a two-parter called Rope-a-Dope, which is like Groundhog Day, but it's an action sequence. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna watch that right now.